So I just left the Bureau of Engraving and the U.S. Mint, and I found interesting that at the U.S. Mint they actually call the fiat currency money, which we know by definition all through history and of course through Webster's dictionary when the Constitution was established, that money is a storage of value over time. And this printed currency that the Federal Reserve controls has lost 96% of its buying power since the inception in 1913. So I found it interesting that they actually call that money when the actual dollar paper currency note has lost a majority of its buying power since creation. But they like us to keep psychologically impaired, I believe, in what real money is. Because remember, our money, Article 1, Section 8 of the Constitution, was defined of grains of silver. And of course, that's why silver always is, always was, and will be our real constitutional, we the people's money, as well as biblical money, of course, stated all throughout the Bible. Another thing I found interesting is the Federal Reserve is the client of the United States Treasury. It is the sole client. So you see, the Federal Reserve is neither federal and they have no reserves. They have trillions in the hole and they can't even prove to have gold that actually exists or is not swapped out. So I found it interesting also that while they're printing this money, they called it currency, which was correct. But they say once the money is shipped to the Federal Reserve, it is then monetized. But the Federal Reserve can't monetize it because they don't have any assets backing up the debt. So I found it a very interesting thing, and I wanted to share this as I am here in Washington, D.C. God bless each and every one of you.